everybody, it's Justin Sienkiewicz, and I am here at Schaumburg Golf Club. Today we're going to talk to John Parsons about the renovation that's going on here of all three courses, the Players Course, the Bear Course, and the Tournament Course. John's going to give us a little overview of what's been happening, talk us through some of the changes. It's going to be a great show. Stick around. I'm here with John Parsons, General Manager of Schaumburg Golf Club. John, welcome to Because.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So very exciting. We're in the second stage of the renovation of all 27 holes, and this past year you guys have been working on the Bear Course, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Our goal is to open this at the end of June, 1st of July, and we're looking forward to getting it going. Okay,
so we're standing here on 13, right, of the Bear Course. So this is one of the holes that's been renovated over the last year and opening soon. What are, in general, throughout the whole course, what are some of the things you guys have been working on to improve the course?
Sure. So what we did with the Bear Course was very similar to what we did on the Players Course in regards to we regrassed all the greens, we redid all the bunkers, regrassed the entire golf course as well too. On the Players Course, we moved a couple holes and we physically changed a few locations of tee boxes and greens. On this 9, what we really did is we focused more on the undulation of the greens, and there's no holes that are rerouted or anything. The layout is pretty much the same all the way across the board, but what we really focused on was the green shapes, the bunkering, as you'll see too, and it really turned out beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great. Now, you said a word there that I didn't quite understand, so I'm going to back you up. Undulation. You said
undulation.
Okay.
Did I say
undulation? Whatever it means, I'm not sure. Can you? What does that mean?
Yes. So that has to do with the slope and the greens. And so what we used to have in the old Bear Course greens was they had a lot of slope to them. So the issue is that really limited our superintendent in regards to where you could place the pin, because we try to put it in an area where the golf ball would stop by the hole and wouldn't continually always run away. So it really changed a lot when we did the construction on this side. So what we've noticed too is with the renovation itself, our green speeds are definitely a little bit higher than they were before, which is a good thing. But we want to make sure that we have enough pinnable locations, meaning we need a lot of variety of where we can put the pin on the green, and we're trying not to limit ourselves because of slopes and different things on the green itself.
Okay, so that makes sense. What are some of the work that goes into planning this renovation and getting it actually done? Can you take us through some of the back end of that?
Sure. This has been a project now that I think we've been working on for probably 3 to 4 years, I would say. Todd King, superintendent of parks, has been a big help with in regard to it. What's been really neat with this project for my side is the whole park district has been part of this. Which is really kind of neat to see too. And plus we have an architect. Todd Quitno is our architect that we've worked with from the very beginning. We've talked a lot about concepts and things that we'd like to see, and we've toured a lot of facilities as well too, projects that have been recently completed, just to try to get a feel of what we liked, what we didn't like. So this is a kind of culmination of all those. So we're coming up to now, once we open the Bear Course, we'll work on our next phase, which is a Tournament 9. And so that should take us the rest of the season to get that done, and we'll grow that in. And so our goal is to have all 27 holes open, hopefully by July or August of 2020.
Okay, great. So last summer, you guys opened the Players Course after renovating those 9 holes. What's some of the feedback been on that?
Awesome. I mean, I would say out of the 3 9s, most people would say that's the 9 they like the least out of the 3. But when we got it done, we have people that want to play that 9 that didn't like the 9. So that really turned out beautiful. And as I said, we carried a lot of the same concepts. We have a lot of runoffs around the greens. Those are really short, tightly mown areas, so a player can pitch it, putt it, whatever you like to do as well. But the feedback has been awesome. It's been great to see us take a really nice facility, and now we're really even elevating it further.
Okay. I'm not a big golfer, but one of the things I was wondering about is how challenging the course is now versus how it used to be. Is there any difference as far as the level of play here?
Well, one of the things you'll see too is we've gotten a lot of comments about the bunkering that we've put in the golf course, but we've really tried to put that in an area where it's placed strategically in regards to your longer player, sometimes the better player has an obstacle to go around. Well, the player that needs a little bit of help, a lot of times those won't come into play on their initial shot, and their second shot they'll clear those areas very easily. So what we try to do too is we try to create a golf course that's good for the better player and the player that needs a little bit of help. We're trying to make it very friendly for them as well too. So I think we've done a really nice balance, and that's one of the positive feedbacks that we got from the players, is that we have a wide range of players that come here daily, and they've all enjoyed playing the 9. So to me, that was a great sign that we've made a lot of good improvements to that side, especially.
Is that having to do too with the tee boxes, the new coloring system, and can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So what we're referring to there is our tee markers. So we went through, and what we found is our tee markers were a lot of times people would play a color. A tee color based upon their gender, not based upon their ability. Like, for example, like a lady would always play a red tee. Men would always play a white or a blue tee. And what we found was we have some men that need to play up a set or two, and we have some ladies that are really good players and they can go back a set or two. So what we try to do is we went in and we changed all the colors, and we're trying to make them not really a gender per se. We're trying to get it based upon ability. And our goal is we want you to play the set of tees to what you feel comfortable with. And what we found is we've seen a lot of people that are now willing to look at the yardage and say, hey, I'm willing to go up a set. So we want to make it enjoyable. We want to make them so when they get and they hit a second shot into the green, it's not always a 3-wood or a very long iron. It's a shorter club so they can have a little bit more fun and score better.
Awesome. John, now, not related to the renovation, I know you guys have a lot of stuff coming up, a little events, demo days, lessons. Can you just give everybody a little bit of an overview of what's coming up this summer?
Yeah, so we have our junior camp starting next week. We just had our PGA Junior League matches start this past weekend. We have on Friday, June 14th, we have our demo day with Titleist and Callaway that's coming up. We have the Lynx Cup in the early part of August. So yeah, we have a lot of events. I mean, all of our information there is best way to find us is through social media, really. They do a really good job here at the Park District in regards to publishing and keeping everyone up to date. And also look at the brochure that we have too. That's a good one that details all of our programs. We have our clinics that we do on the weekends as well too. And we're trying to watch the weather. If we have certain days that are really nice, we'll do a kind of flash clinic, and we'll broadcast those across social media as well.
Great. And then if somebody wanted to come take lessons, and for non-golfers, they can come out and take lessons here, correct?
Definitely. Yeah, just call us here in the golf shop. If you reach out to us, what we'll ask for you initially is what is your schedule, and we try to fit the instructor to your schedule. And then yes, we have all different types of packages, half hours, hour packages. We also, if you have a friend that would like to take the lesson with you, we can set that up as well.
Great. And last question, simulators. On rainy days, people can come out and use the simulators, correct?
Yes. So the simulators are open all year as well too. Those have been very popular, especially the spring that we've had. We've had a lot more usage with those than in previous seasons. So yes, those are available.
You can play some cool courses on there too, right?
Yes. Yeah. So it's a good variety. We actually were getting ready to add Bethpage Black that just had the PGA Championship the other week as well too. So we're always updating it and always improving that as well.
Great. Well, John, thanks for your time. Looks great out here. We'll see the more this summer.
Thank you. Take care.
Thanks for joining us today. Hope you learned a lot about the renovation, and hope to see you out here at Schaumburg Golf Club soon. For those of you watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you get all of our videos. We'll see you next time on BCUZ.